The final video in this section looks at how you can protect digital systems and their data. So there are many methods which can be used to help protect digital systems and their data, but there are four in particular that you need to be aware of for your exam: anti-malware, encryption, acceptable use policies, and backup and recovery procedures. Let's take a look at each of those in a little more detail. So the first and probably most obvious is antivirus or anti-malware software, and this helps keep your computer and files safe from many types of malware, including those discussed in a previous video. Virtually all operating systems come with malware protection already built in, configured and turned on by default. But as with many forms of utility software, you're also able to get specific bespoke software from proprietary companies. The second protection method is encryption. Now this is simply the process of turning plain text into an unreadable form. The plain text is encrypted with the use of an encryption algorithm and a unique encryption key. Only someone with the appropriate key will be able to translate the ciphertext back into a readable form. Now it should be noted that encryption on its own doesn't obviously stop you being hacked, but it does make any data obtained difficult to read, understand, or exploit. Next, there's the concept of acceptable use policies. Businesses and schools provide their staff and students with access to the internet and other computer systems. They also need to make sure they do this in a safe, secure, and supportive environment. Acceptable use policies help to protect users by clearly stating what use of a network system's resources is acceptable and what is not. And you'll often find it's a requirement of attending a school or accepting a job that someone reads and agrees to such a policy. Now, just as with encryption, having the acceptable usage policy on its own doesn't stop someone from misusing a computer system, but it does provide you a way of easily dealing with actions and thus deterring people. And finally, there's backup and recovery procedures. So much critical data is now stored in a digital format that making sure important files are backed up is absolutely essential. Backups can be set to be automatic, based on a schedule, or manual. You can perform full backups or incremental backups that just back up information that's changed. You can back up to different removable media or indeed to an off-site cloud system. Again, as with antivirus software, backup software typically comes in pre-installed with an operating system, but you can also purchase it separately from proprietary vendors. So we've summarised on the screen the four methods which you need to be aware of, which can be used to help protect digital systems and their data. Pause the video and take some notes.